Welcome in. Welcome in. I am live everywhere I'm going to be live today. Yeah, it is, huh? Excuse me. Good morning, everybody. We went over the bull circuit yesterday. So if you were here, you got to do the circuit with us. I also went over the core exercise for their week, which was a plank. So if anybody was in here yesterday and you have any questions, thank you. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask those in the comments. Yay! Yay! I love it. I love it. I think about that little girl every time we come in, Shell, the one that Mama said that she was always doing them with us. I think it's so sweet. I think it's great for kids to do to stay active. So if you know anybody that has some smaller children that like to enjoy it, they can do it too. Good morning. What's up? So it's very good for kids to start it. It's so good for kids to start it out. So I'm really glad that she enjoyed it. And I also kind of put it in a way that kids could understand it too. So I take it nice and slow. I don't rush through the movements. I explain it really well because number one, a child, you do not want them to get hurt. You do not want them to get hurt because it ruins their whole aspect of it. It changes a lot for them. So if they get injured, then they're afraid of doing it. And that is definitely something you don't want to happen. Welcome into Mindful Movements, everybody. How is everybody today? So, since we've gone over all of the exercises this week, we're going to use today to go over and just practice these movements, check in with ourselves, and remind ourselves that confidence is built. It's one step at a time. So, just like I said with those children, we all have to do the same thing. We have to take our time and use it, right? We have to use everything that we're learning, helps us build that confidence. Confidence does not come first. I'm just going to throw that out there and say it because I feel like as you do something, that's when you get more confident. You're not just going to jump in there and be like, oh, some people may, but most of the time, it takes time. You have to build that confidence when you're doing anything. So, if you have questions about any of the exercises, we are going to go over these exercises again today. We're going to start, excuse me, with the warm-up exercises. Obviously, I need those this morning because I'm still yawning. I am struggling this morning. Maybe there's some rain coming in. Maybe it's my body saying, we need to go back to bed, take a nap. I'm confident that my body is telling me that maybe I need to go back to bed. It's okay though. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over all the exercises again. Remember, always listen to your body. This is not medical advice. Please listen to that body and reach out to your healthcare provider. You can always modify, and remember that showing up is the biggest part of this, right? It's showing up for yourself. So welcome in, everybody. We're going to get started. I'm going to move back. Welcome in whoever just joined on YouTube. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. So once we get this going, we are going to go over all of the warm-up exercises. We're going to do them nice and slow today. because I want you to focus on the way that these will help you as you move slow. Oh, happy birthday, 28th birthday, Brian. I'm guessing that would be Brian that's talking. I don't know. So, welcome in. Thanks for jumping in. Thanks for sending a shout out. Whoever it is, happy birthday, 28 years old today. Woo hoo, whoop, whoop. Woo, man, do you remember 28? Wow. Woo, do you remember your 28th birthday? Those are the good days, right? Well, not that every day is not a good day. I'm just saying those were the days whenever you thought, whew, the world, you know. I remember those years. Enjoy them, soak them up. I know, right? To be young and spry. All right, we're going to get up and move around. I'm going to do these exercises for y'all this morning. We're going to go over them nice and slow, and we are going to get them started. I'm going to do right there. Okay. I'm going to turn my screen. All right. So we're going to start with that forward step knee drive this morning. My screen is really, really weird this morning. Give me just a minute, guys. I'm going to try to fix this. Okay. There we go. Let's see if that works. Okay. Okay. All right. So with that first one that we're doing this morning, let me make sure that didn't give me a... Oh, it says some comments were filtered. Be careful what you say over here. I definitely do not want to get shut down because I'm here to help people with movement. So if you say something negative and it shuts me down, it moves me away from people that might need this. Good morning. Welcome in. Ah, Tara, what's up? Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you here this morning. So we're going to start with that forward step knee drive. That's what we're going to do this morning. And you want to take these nice and slow when you're just beginning, okay? So you're going to step forward. When you go step forward, you're going to put all your pressure on that front leg. Forward. That knee's going to come up, and you're going to drive it up, okay? So it's up, hold, and then back. Forward, knee up, hold, and then back. You want to focus on that. Notice your balance when you do this. If it's a little wobbly, pay attention to it as you go through the month and see how it feels. Because remember, this warm-up we will do all month long. So we're going to do the other side. Forward, knee drive up, and then back. Remember, you can do both sides, or you can do one side at a time. You decide which one you want to do. So if you want to do a single side, make sure that you do both sides. Back. And then switch. And back. Okay. That's doing both sides at one time. If you decide to do one side at a time, nice and slow, knee drive. If you do a single side, you focus on that balance just a little bit more. Whoops. Look, I didn't step good just now, did I? There, knee drive and back. Hold it for a second or two when you get up into that knee drive and back. Then once you do all of yours on that side, then you switch to the other side and back. knee drive, and back. And then focus throughout the month and see how it feels. See how it changes. See if you get a little less wobbly. So every time that you practice, you're teaching your body just a little bit of something new. Every time that you do this, and as you repeat it, you're going to build that confidence in it. Okay, so the next one is that open, close gait. So you're going to hold pressure on one side. You're lifting that leg. You're going out, coming back in, and dropping. This is going to help you with the balance on those legs again. When you do this, don't worry about how far you're going out. Take your time with this. As you do it, it will get better. Okay, so up, out, in, down. Now, if you are one of those that you want to finish it all the way out, you can go up, out, down, up, in, down. Two ways to do that. You can do it either way. Make sure that when you do all of one side, you do all of the other. Make sure that you keep these body sides even as you do them. Okay, so the next one was that chest opener pullback. Remember, whenever you're doing this, you're bringing your arms out, you're bringing your elbows back just a little bit, and then you're pulling through your chest. You're stretching your chest, using your shoulder blades in your chest to do this movement. So all I'm doing is lightly bending my elbows a little. We never want to lock them out anyway. So get into a nice, comfortable position, and then you're using those shoulder blades, squeezing them, and pulling your chest outward. Let's see if I can do it this way. Here, and pull. Okay? You want to take your time with that. Move really slow. Get comfortable. Don't worry about going too fast with this. Just focus on that connection with your shoulder blades and your chest as you're doing that movement. Okay? You're going to feel a little bit taller. Get that posture going as you do these exercises. The next one is that heel raise with the reach. It is, remember, you can use a chair if you need to for this, all right? So if you're doing this, you can use a chair. I'll bring my chair over here. It's not very balanced because it is on wheels, but make sure that you have something that's nice and sturdy. If you need it for stability, put it against a wall so it doesn't move on you, okay? And then you're just going to go up onto your toes. And then you're reaching above your head. So if you need to use a chair for this, you can hold the chair with one hand. You can use the wall if you need it. And then balance will improve with practice as you do this, okay? So what I'll do is I'll just hold it with one hand. We're going to go up on those toes, stretch that arm above your head, come right back down. While you're up, if you can, go ahead and switch arms, stretch on that other side, come back down. If you cannot hold it for that long, it's okay. So go up, stretch, come down, finish. Go up, stretch, come down, finish. Totally okay. Learn this as you go through it. Take your time with it. Pay attention to what your body needs as you're doing that. And it'll help you decide as you build that strength, that coordination, and that confidence in that one. Okay? So now this standing crossbody, remember you're only gently rotating as you do this, just this upper torso. So you're just rotating across just like that. Okay? Nice and slow. These don't have to be rushed. If you want to rush them, you can. As you build that confidence in them, easy enough, right? Just like that. I definitely do not have that issue. Do not have that issue. So if you have to bend your arm, just keep your arm here. Just go up like that. You're still getting that stretch. Because what you're doing is you're just moving those shoulder blades. You're rotating those shoulder blades up and down. I definitely do not have that problem. One of the comments over here was some of us have to bend our arms because the ceiling is a little closer. Well, when you're vertically challenged, that's not a problem. I don't have that problem. So, all right. So those were our warm-ups that we've gone over this week. Now we're going to go over our 2 exercises for the week. Remember, when you're doing these, you don't have to rush through them. This forward lunge, if you're going in, you're going to keep your feet hip width apart. You're going to step forward and lunge down. You want all your weight to go in that forward leg. Now, if you see my leg, my toe comes up. When you're doing a lunge, you want to try to keep your foot on the floor because you're pushing with all of your body into that front leg. Okay? Now, mine does not do that the way I like to whenever I'm using that foot. So we're going to go here. Okay, we're going to go with this leg. Here. Woo! I'm not doing very good this morning with it, am I? Here. See how I've got that whole foot in the floor, and then you're going to push with that whole leg back down. Up and down. Just like that. So if you need to do this in more of a stopped, non-moving position, you can do this. Get your feet into that forward lunge, just like this. My toes are up a little bit, or my heel is up a little bit. That's okay as long as you can keep your balance. But if you can't, try to get that foot down. Toe up. Here, my weight is in this front leg and up. See how I'm lunging forward, but I'm not having to move a whole lot of my body. So I'm still getting that lunge in there, and I'm not having to move too much. So if you need to do that, that's totally okay. Just remember that your step doesn't have to be big. Focus on the control before that depth as you do it, okay? So just make sure that you can do that movement nice and controlled, build that confidence in it, and then you can always either make it a larger step or you can start adding movement into that step. So find your happy place with that and make it work for you. The other one was the upright row. So Friday, we will add this together, okay? The upright row is you are just going to have your weight in front of your leg, okay? Have a weight here, and I'm using my elbow to pull up to my chest. My arm goes level with my shoulder and right back down. When you're doing this, make sure it's nice and controlled. You don't want to lean to make it happen, lean this way to make it happen, anything like that. You want it nice and controlled. Use that elbow right up. My weight ends up right about my chest. We're going to do this. See that? Just like that. Nice and controlled, nice and slow. You don't have to rush these movements. Just feel that in that shoulder as you pull. Remember, you don't have to go so far either. So if going up that high bothers you, stop where it makes you stop. If you feel any kind of tension or anything like that, go ahead and stop. You can work yourself up. So if you don't have the flexibility or the motion in that arm for any reason whatsoever, just make it as far as you can go. See, I'm doing this. You could do this with no weight. I'm trying to turn so you can actually see right there. You could do this with no weight just to get the motion going. It's totally okay. If you feel like you need a weight in your hand, grab a weight, but it's okay not to have a weight. Just get that motion going. Get yourself okay with that movement. Because if you have any kind of issues, if you've had any shoulder issues or anything like this might be a little bit difficult. So make sure that you modify it, you change it, we can work around it. Take your time with it. We have an argument going on over here on one of the other platforms. All these mean words. Wow. Dang. They always want us to do extra, Grace. Always want us to do extra. Good morning. Welcome in. All right. This one is the fun one. We've gone over our 2 exercises, which was the forward lunge and the upright row. Remember, Friday, we will be putting those together into a compound or combo exercise. Now, we are going to do our plank. Plank is very, very good for your core activation. This is a really good exercise for everybody. And, oh, thank you. So, and there's a lot of research going on about the plank, right, Grace? About being able to hold your plank and helping with memory and helping with mind strength and all those wonderful things. So the plank is a wonderful, wonderful exercise for your whole body, mind, body, muscle, all the things. So we went over that yesterday, and I went over several different ones. I went over one on the wall or on the door. I went over one it's on the bench. You could also do this higher. Let me see if I can push my chair over here. So if you have a chair, make sure that it's on something stable, or if you have a bar, a cabinet, or anything like that, you can always do it from a higher position rather than being on a door. If you don't want to do it on a door, it's okay. But you want to just get that position. You see, my body is straight, my core is engaged, and I'm stretched. That's the main thing for the plank when you're doing it, is to stretch that core. We also did it on the bench yesterday. We did it lower, a little bit lower. We also went to the floor, and we did this from the floor, on our toes, and on our knees. So there's so many ways to build on that plank. So if you cannot do a plank from the floor yet, start on the wall, start on a cabinet, start somewhere higher that you can reach and you can focus on engaging that core. It does take a lot. So when you're on the floor, it takes a lot of arms, shoulders, core, legs, all the things. And I can say that because whenever I go to the floor and I do a plank from the floor, I feel it in my legs. So if you have issues with your legs, if you have issues with your shoulders, anything like that, go ahead and start a little higher and work yourself down to the floor. It's totally okay. There is not one right or wrong version for anybody to do. So the right version is the one that you can do and feel good, like you have it good control and confidence in it. So as you build that confidence in that movement, then you can slowly work your way to a different position. Okay? So we've gone over all of the warm-ups. We've gone over the 2 exercises. We've gone over the 2 core the core movement this morning. Do you have any questions? Would you like to see any of these exercises again before we move on? Oh, have a good day, Shell. Thanks for being here. Good morning, Yaya. Any questions about any of the exercises today? If you have questions, now is the time. All right. Well, guys, just remember that as you build that confidence, things are going to change. When confidence, um, when you take that first step, just know you think about it as being your very first day of anything. Think of it as your first day of school. You know how you get those little butterflies in your belly and you're really nervous and you're not sure what's going to be and you're worried that everybody's going to think that you are. Sorry, I'm trying to straighten my skin, my screen. You know, so when we take that first step, just like that first day of school, when we take that first step and we're trying to build that fitness lifestyle, exercise program, whatever you want to call it, it takes that first step because it's always going to work that way. I'm not going to say always. For the most part, it works that way. You have to take that first step to build that confidence. So, confidence comes from taking it. And when you start practicing and start building more and start learning more, you're going to just build that much more confidence in what you're doing. Making those adjustments when you need to, changing things when you need to, modifying things when you need to. So, you're going to build all that just from showing up on the days you feel you'll get it when you feel like you can on those days, on those great days, and then on those not so great days, it's still going to be there. You're going to build it just that much more. And please, guys, whenever you're doing this, if you are in one of those days where it's like, oh man, today is not the day, still try to do something because every day that you put in just a tiny bit of effort, it's going to change. It's going to make a difference. So think about something that you used to do that was very difficult or it felt difficult, but now it feels easier for you. That didn't happen overnight, right? So take your time when you keep coming back, keep working at it, it changes. It makes things better. So that's what we're working on. We're trying to build that confidence. We're not working on perfect moves. We're not working on the fastest moves. We're just wanting to build that confidence, one movement, one choice, one day at a time. Thank you, Grace. So I would love to know what's one thing that feels a little easier for you today than it did a few months ago. It doesn't have to be exercise, just one thing. Throw it in the comments for me and let me know. Balance. That's a good one because we need that, right? Balance is a big thing, especially as we age. Not saying that you're old, just saying as we age, our balance does seem to be one of the first things that we lose. No. I feel like I know how old you are, and you are not old. Oh, I can't hear it. That's okay. That's okay. And it doesn't have to be exercise, it could be anything. Anything that you have tried and you've built that confidence in and you've gotten better at it. It does not have to be exercise related. Maybe you're walking a little farther. Maybe carrying groceries has gotten easier. Maybe it's just showing up. Maybe that's gotten better. Maybe you were, whenever you first started coming here, you were like, oh man, I don't want to do this every day. And now you look forward to it. You look forward to walking into this room and learning a little something new every time that we come in here. Maybe you've learned some of your modification needs. Maybe that's what you've learned over the last few months. And I'm very proud of you for that. But as that exercise happens, you're going to start building more confidence and being able to do more than you were before you did that. Yeah, I know. I know there's so many people that are on a different time zone. I do have replays, so you could always watch the replays if you don't make it in when we're going over. We just slowly went over the exercises today. I don't know what time you came in, but we went over them slow today. Yesterday was a circuit, so we went through 3 rounds and we did 5 of everything. So you can always watch the replay. Just make sure that if you're watching the replay, hashtag replay on Facebook or YouTube and let me know that it is the replay. So if you have a question, I don't feel like I've missed it because sometimes the timing is off on the comments and my responses. Yeah, it's 7:40 here. 7:36. So you're 2 hours behind me. But I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you guys coming into this room. Ugh. Ooh. I don't know that I could do that, Grace. You're you're stronger than me. Leg strength comes in a lot of different things. TRX, you could always do single leg stance. A lot of people don't really think that, but it does help with strength. If you're using a TRX and you need that for balance, you could always use that too and just go into the single leg. Any kind of single leg movement is going to help you with that. Especially if you have any issues with your legs. Because if you have any complications, say you've had a knee replacement or hip replacement or anything like that, you think the one that is affected depends on the other. So then it compromises. But yeah, if you do single leg stuff, like if you do single leg movements, that's going to help you a little bit more with that leg strength. And it doesn't have to be anything extreme either. You could use the TRX and do a single leg, like a single leg squat. If you needed to do it that way. Like across the mouth? Oh. Yeah. Yep. Go ahead and single leg out and smack it. Yeah. All right. Is there any questions about the exercises that we went over this morning? Remember, we went over the full warm up and the 3 exercises for the week. We did the forward lunge, we did the upright row, and then we also did the plank, or we talked about the plank. We didn't do the plank today. We will do it again tomorrow. So tomorrow will be another circuit. We will put the full circuit into play tomorrow. So if you don't have any questions, thank you very much for being with me today. I hope that I was able to give you something valuable in our discussion today. So with that, have a great day, everybody. I hope to see you tomorrow, 7 a.m. Central. I'll see you there. Watch the YouTube. Leave a comment. Thanks, Grace. Hashtag replay.